Ottumwa's Oktoberfest is in full swing, and Republican presidential candidate and Florida Governor Ron Desantis stopped by the Jimmy Jones shelter with his family to meet voters before the Battle of the Drumlines. Desantis gave us his impression of Ottumwa.
Obviously, the people here are very nice. That's been true pretty much everywhere we've been throughout the state of Iowa. So it's nice. I have my whole family up here, my wife, my 6-year-old, my 5-year-old, my 3-year-old. They're along for the ride. They've been treated very, very well by people here, and we're just excited to be able to get it done.
Seen here sharing a beer with Iowa Representative Hans Wiltz, Desantis has visited the Hawkeye State on a number of occasions since declaring his candidacy, and he says he hears a lot of common concerns from Iowans.
Well, I think there's a couple things. I mean, one, just the cost of everything. You see that with families struggling to afford groceries. People forget about affording a new house with interest rates at 8%. It's crippling. Buying a new vehicle, way more expensive than it was just a few years ago. And then you see how that affects parts of the economy, like agriculture, with the how prices go up for things that they need. And the energy drives a lot of that. The diesel has been going up. And so that puts a crunch. So we really need to bring relief to Americans of all walks of life. And you see that here in Iowa, that we bring interest rates down, we bring prices and inflation down, we get the government off the backs, particularly of small businesses. This country is going to do very well, but we've got to reverse course on the direction that we're going.
Desantis says he sees a difference from the people who moved to Florida from Iowa.
Iowa's done a great job. I think I see it in Florida because so many people come to Florida to visit and to move. And when people come from Illinois, they don't like how the Illinois is governed. When they come from Minnesota, they don't like what's going on there. When they come from Iowa, they're happy to be Iowans because it's a well-governed state. And that really starts at the top with Governor Reynolds.
Desantis compares the way he governs compared to our nation's capital.
In Florida, I tell people, I'm not an entertainer. I'm a leader. I'm not here to produce drama. I'm not orchestrating a soap opera. My job is to produce results for the people that I represent. And so we know what we got to do. We go about, we execute, and get it done. So ultimately, you're judged on the results that you're producing for the people that you represent. I think the problem in Washington, they've been very high on theatrics. They've been very high on drama, but they haven't done much in the way of results recently, and you see the country is hurting as a result of what's going on. So I don't think we need chaos. I think what we need is leadership to come in and bring order to the situation and get the country on the right track.
Desantis set off to continue his swing through southeast Iowa. Next on the docket was a stop at the Hotel Manning in Keosauqua Saturday afternoon. For Ottumwa Radio News, I'm Ellis Kojo.